Hey there tennis fans, I'm James Waterson and welcome to Tennis Now's News Update Show, where we've got all you need to know about what's going on in tennis. Finally, after a long season that's seen its fair share of surprises, the Barclays ATP World Tour Finals field is set. Some of those players are in Paris for the final Master Series tournament of the year, and we've got news from that and more, so make sure to stay tuned. Going into this week's Paris Masters tournament, we had 6 players vying for the final 3 spots available at the Barclays ATP World Tour Finals. Novak Djokovic, Rafael Nadal, Andy Murray, Roger Federer, and David Ferrer had already qualified for the elite tournament for the 8 most successful players in the year. Tomas Berdych, Jo-Wilfried, Tsonga, and Mardy occupied the last 3 spots on Monday, with Nicolas Almagro, Janko, Tipsarevic, and Gilles as the outside contenders. Yet all Berdych, Tsonga, and Fish had to do was do just as well as the other 3, so the odds were in their favor. And that's exactly what happened. Simone and Almagro lost in the second round, and Tipsarevic fell to Berdych in the third. That means that this was the second time Berdych and Tsonga have qualified for the Tour Finals, and the first time for the 29-year-old Fish. In Paris, Berdych went on to beat Murray in 3 sets earlier today to reach his second Masters Series semifinal of the year. Tsonga also reached the semis after Djokovic withdrew from the tournament because of the shoulder injury that has plagued him since a few months ago. Now, speaking of injuries, Fish had to retire in his match against Juan Monaco because of a groin strain. He had an MRI done on his leg to see if there was any damage, and he said it was just a pull, so he was going to be able to play in the Tour Finals. Now, wrapping up today's results from Paris, Federer beat Juan Monaco 6-3, 7-5, and America's John Isner upset Ferrer 6-3, 3-6, 6-3. Federer's win today was the 800th of his career, making him the 7th man in the Open era to reach that mark. That means that Federer will take on Berdych in one semifinal, and Tsonga will face Isner in the other. If Federer goes on to win the tournament, then he would reclaim his number 3 ranking that Murray took 2 months ago. The WTA announced earlier this week that their year-end championships in Istanbul had the highest attendance for the event in 12 years, and it set broadcast and digital audience milestones. The tournament was attended by more than 70,800 fans, with each session visited by an average of 11,800 spectators. The final day, which saw Petra Kvitova beat Victoria Azarenka and Laszlo Huber and Lisa Raymond claim the doubles crown, was watched by 13,676 fans. According to the WTA, more than 400 hours of live coverage were broadcasted to 164 countries by 22 TV broadcasters, which is the widest reach for the tournament in its 41-year history. The WTA's website also saw a significant increase in web traffic, as they reported a 67% increase in unique visitors over last year's championships. And speaking of the WTA, a look at the year-end rankings reveals something rather interesting. A record 9 of the top 10 players hail from different countries. There are 2 Russians in the top 10, Vera Zvonareva and Maria Sharapova, while Denmark, the Czech Republic, Australia, Poland, France, Germany, Belarus, and China are all represented. 30 years ago, only 4 countries were represented and the USA dominated the top 10. Not only is the top 10 more diverse, but this is only the 3rd time the top 5 have been from different countries. In 1991 and 1992, the top 5 were from Yugoslavia, Germany, Argentina, the USA, and Spain. And that'll do it from us. Remember to check us out at tennisnow.com to know what's going on in tennis, and follow us on Facebook and Twitter for breaking news updates. As always, thanks for watching, and have a great weekend, everybody.